Hi, I'm Chris from Airwindows, and hey, you can do this. Because this is Airwindows Exciter. Yep, this is me trying to reproduce a classic sort of 70s, 80s effect. But as usual, you get to push it a little farther with mine. So it could also be a, well, let's just find out, shall we? This is Airwindows Exciter. You got two controls, and it's a tiny plugin. That's actually not true. I've just got the window really shrunk down, just because why not? As you can also see, I've got a lot of, I am back in Vermont, and I'm ready to dig in and do a bunch of work, including more album work. But as you can see, I'm also revising everything because I've got to get this place into shape so that it's no longer got things stuck all over the walls, because I will eventually be leaving here because Chris from Airwindows is spoken for. The lady that I mentioned about a year or so ago, yeah. I love you, hon, and I'm going to come and be with you, and we will make it happen somehow. Back to the plugin. So, Exciter, as if that wasn't exciting enough. As you can see, I've got this little control, and it might not seem like it does all that much. We'll turn it on. What an exciter does in this particular style of exciter is it is taking a particular band of audio and running it into a slight distortion in such a way that like only the 3K or so starts getting a few harmonics on it, and those harmonics are at around 8K, and then it blends those in subtly. So what you end up being able to do here is, firstly, since it is a distortion, it's designed to be very carefully calibrated so you can barely hear it, but well, just check this out. You can go full sandpaper. And when you do that, you get to adjust the range of it. And that puts the sort of overtone at different places in the audio. And as you can hear, we can throw it on other things, and that's where the extreme range comes in handy. Without, with, you've got a little extra click on there. Or a lot of extra click on there. Off. On. So this can sit in your mix. Actually, I can't turn the... Everything else just becomes extremely saturated then. But we can also... Here's some guitar. As you can hear, there's this little narrow point. You got to tune it in so that it's just at the point where it's doing something, but before it does this. Because it will let you push it way too far. But maybe you just want to do that. Who knows? Without, with. You can hear it separating it from the background reverb. and bringing out all the craziness of this particular noise. Lower it down a little bit. And that's got some real edge and electricity to it without. That's actually a reinforcement of a snare drum. Secrets of Airwindows mixes. With. And we can pull it back to take away some of that click on the onset, or just all the great craziness. Let's play with some reverbs. Oh, by the way, if you can subscribe to this channel, you get to hear more things like this. And you'll see me continue to refurbish this place and do more things with it in my process of bringing you more plugins and things that you can use. But let's fire up Exciter again. Higher frequency. We can kind of hear what it's doing in there. Got a message. That's my lady friend messaging me. I need to find out whether I can do Thanksgiving with her and her kid. But yeah, frequency high, frequency lower. And you can hear it kind of crackling through the ambiencer. And we have this really deep reverb. It's harder to pull the energy out of that. But we still can. Without, with. And with less crackling, without, with. And then full crank. I'm going to leave this little checkbox in the final output so that you can see when it's off or on. And we can throw in a guitar bus. And we've got a whole bunch of crunch going on here. You take that out. Completely transformative. You can dial it back and still have a completely transformative thing. Yeah, so there you have it. Airwindows Exciter is an open source plugin. It is free because it is audio unit VST for Mac, Windows, and Linux, and Raspberry Pi. Certain Raspberry Pis. It works on mine. And yeah, if you want this style of effect, you now have a new option, which has a lot of range of adjustment. Remember to tune it finely. Tune it to the exact right little point where it starts to become obvious, but before it becomes crazy gritty, unless you want that, in which case, hey, if you're like Trent Reznor or something, go ahead and use it as a gridifier. Do whatever you like with it. And thanks. I'm going to throw a video up afterwards. If you want to continue to watch that, you can click on that in the few moments that you get, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you. Bye-bye.